Gears of War is a franchise that's been around for quite a long time. It first came out in 2006, made by Epic Games, the same people who made the Unreal tournaments back in the day, and yes, even Fortnite. The game was first developed as a class-based shooter that was worked on and off again for a couple of years, before it was morphed into Gears of War. You can find plenty of videos, people talking about this on the internet. The story begins 14 years after E-Day. Marcus Fenix, who has been locked up for 4 years in Jacinto prison for abandoning his Cog brothers to go save his dad. We meet Dom, a close friend of Marcus, who's here to bust him out. Orders by Hoffman.
Shit.
We are introduced to the Locust, which are Lambent humans that live underground. They are the main enemies we will be taking on in this game. After breaking out of prison, we get rescued by a chopper and almost mauled down by this big old crab thing called a corpser. We speak to Alpha Squad leader Kim, who says Hoffman's waiting for us. Alpha Squad has a resonator, which is a thing that can map out the tunnels of the Locust, or what is called the Hollows. They later find the resonator with Thrashball superstar Coltrane.
Coal? As in the coal train?
Yeah, that's right.
We get led to the remainder of Alpha Squad, and while passing the streets we get ambushed, and Kim gets killed in action by General Rom. Wait, I completely forgot to add this. Another character named Anthony Carmine, fan favorite, he gets absolutely domed in the head. Rest in peace, Kim and Anthony. Marcus and the gang run into a berserker, which is supposed to be a female locust drone. Do they mate with this thing? I have no idea. Marcus and Dom take the bitch out with the hammer of Dawn. Actually, it was me, because Dom, for some reason, just his AI was just wanting to be really stupid. We go to this old rundown looking place that reminds me of Fallout to get a truck so we can go to a mining facility. We meet some boomers. No, not those kinds of boomers, these kinds of boomers. And we fight the Corpser, which honestly is the easiest boss ever, but it has probably the best cutscene in gaming history in my honest opinion. Delta Squad tries setting the resonator, and of course it does not work. Go figure. Now we go to Marcus's old childhood home, which is his big ass mansion, where the data is in his dad's lab. They fight off loads of Locust horde. Get it? Horde? We gotta wait another game for that. Then we hitch a ride on the train where the light mist bomb is what is going to take out the Locust. Supposedly. When they get on a train, there's yet another berserker. Just completely outplayed her, and we move on. We finally run into General Rom again, and he can be tough if you have no idea what you're doing, or you can be really lucky and he can be extremely easy, because sometimes his AI, he just walks in place. We take him out. Marcus and Dom jump on a helicopter. Hoffman helps him up and seems like he trusts Marcus again. The games end with a mysterious voice speaking of the Locust will get vengeance. Gears of War is a pretty gory game. If you didn't already know that, you can pop people's heads off with a sniper, Nash shotgun, and snub pistol. You can even chainsaw people in half. Screen gets covered in blood. I can never get enough of this. If only they could make it better. There's also a curb stomp execution in this game, which is absolutely just freaking brutal. But if you're a person that doesn't like gore and stuff like that, you are able to disable this in the game settings. So if you wanted to have like a younger family member or something play this game and not worry about traumatizing them at a young age, you can turn that stuff off. The game is also a cover-based shooter, which is pretty solid for its time. The game also has probably the coolest feature I've ever seen in any video game, and it's the active reload system. What is an active reload? When you click your reload button, a bar will pop up underneath your gun icon, and a bar will be moving and you must get into the little white box. It's a bit weird at first, but you get used to it pretty quickly. When you get to active, it gives your weapon more power. You can tell this is because your ammo starts blinking white, but you can only active reload ammo that needs to be reloaded. So if you have 2 extra bullets in the chamber and you reload, those 2 extra bullets will not have this extra power to it. And if you fail a reload, this happens.
Oh, shit!
Gears of War for me, it is an absolute blast to play. It doesn't have the best story or the most interesting story ever, but it's a fun shooter. You can just pop in, turn your brain off, shoot shit, just absolutely have fun. If you haven't played this, or if you just haven't played it in a while, I would give it a shot. It's pretty fun, and with the new Xbox Series consoles, the game runs at 60 FPS, which is pretty nice. If I could give this game a rating, I would give it a solid B rating. I always come back to this game and just play. And also, it's a really fun co-op game. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you have a great day. See ya!